dropped into the slot. The old machine came back to life. Its colored lights began to glow like they never left those nights. The first guitar chord filled the room, and suddenly you were everywhere, not standing beside me anymore, just dancing through the memory. Some songs don't play through speakers, they play through the heart. There are ghosts in the jukebox, still singing songs we used to know. Every melody remembers what time could never steal. I don't hear your voice anymore, but I still hear what we were. Some echoes never disappear, they simply learn to whisper. The bartender smiled from down the bar. He'd heard this record all these years. He didn't say a single word. Some silences deserve respect. The vinyl crackled through the bridge like old footsteps down the hall. Even broken sounds can carry a perfect memory. Music has a way of opening doors we thought we'd already closed. There are ghosts in the jukebox, living between every verse, not here to haunt tomorrow, only to honor yesterday. Tonight I let the record play without reaching for another drink, because healing sometimes begins by listening instead of hiding. Maybe love never really leaves. Maybe it hides inside old songs, waiting for the moment they hurt a little less. There are ghosts in the jukebox, but they don't scare me anymore. They remind me I once loved with everything I had. When the final record ends, I'll stand up with a grateful heart, because every beautiful memory deserves one more song. The needle reached the end. The room fell quiet, but the melody stayed with me. moonlight slipped across the floor. Through the curtains left half open, the house was quiet once again. Only the old clock kept time. Your favorite chair stood by the window, just where you left it long ago. I smiled instead of turning away. That was something new. The moon is watched every chapter without choosing sides. Moonlight through the window, soft enough to calm the night. Every silver beam reminds me darkness never stays forever. The silence doesn't frighten me like it used to long ago. I've learned that peace sometimes arrives dressed as loneliness. The vinyl spun its final song, barely louder than the breeze. A photograph upon the shelf caught the pale and gentle light. I picked it up without a tear, set it back where it belonged. Some memories no longer ask to be carried every day. Time doesn't steal the people we loved, it changes the way we remember them. Moonlight through the window, lighting every quiet corner. The nights have slowly taught me how to breathe again. Not every empty room is lonely. Not every silence needs a voice. Sometimes healing grows exactly where the hurt once lived. If you could see me now, you'd probably notice I'm finally smiling without pretending, and I think you'd want that from me. Moonlight through the window, thank you for another peaceful night. The stars no longer feel so distant, neither does tomorrow. I'll close my eyes without regret and let the evening gently fade. Because every night, no matter how long, eventually gives way to morning. The moon drifted across the sky. The room stayed quiet. My heart finally did too. Rain fell across the empty streets, painting colors on the ground. Every neon sign above broke apart inside the puddles. I drove without a destination, past the places we once knew. The city looked the same tonight, only I had changed. Sometimes the brightest lights reveal the darkest memories. Neon reflections shining through the pouring rain. Every color reminds me of a love that couldn't stay. Blue for every lonely night, red for every last goodbye. The streets keep wearing your shadow long after you're gone. The record store, it closed for hours. The diner killed its open sign. Only the whiskey bar still glowed like it refused to sleep. Your favorite song played in my head without a jukebox anywhere. Funny how memories don't need music to sing. Healing isn't forgetting, it's learning to walk past familiar places without falling apart. Neon reflections floating on another midnight drive. Every street I used to avoid now feels a little lighter. The rain keeps washing yesterday, one quiet mile at a time. Maybe that's what moving on really looks like. I stopped chasing the ghost of who we were and started listening to the silence that remained. It finally had something worth saying. Neon reflections still dancing on the empty road. The colors haven't faded, neither have the memories. But somewhere between the rain and the glow of another sign, I realized I'm no longer driving to escape you. I'm finally driving toward myself. The rain kept falling, the neon kept shining, and for the first time, neither one broke my heart. The phone stayed silent on the table, like it had for quite some time. Every conversation ended long before the final goodbye. Your old key was in the drawer, beside a letter never sent. Some words arrived too late, others never found the page. Silence can say what words never could. There's nothing left to say. The truth has already been spoken, not through angry words, but through the quiet after them. Some stories don't need one last argument. Some hearts don't need another goodbye. Sometimes peace begins when the conversation ends. I drove past our old apartment. The lights belonged to someone new. The curtains changed, the flowers too. Life had quietly moved on. For the first time I didn't stop, didn't slow to take one look. I simply kept both hands upon the wheel and followed the road ahead. Acceptance doesn't arrive with a dramatic ending. It arrives with an ordinary day. There's nothing left to say, no questions left unanswered now. The love was real, the ending too. Both can exist together. I'll always carry what we share without carrying the weight. That's the kind of freedom only forgiveness brings. If our paths ever cross again, I hope we smile like two people who once meant everything, and now wish each other well. There's nothing left to say, only another road to drive, another sunrise waiting somewhere beyond this quiet night. I'll leave the words behind me like footprints after the rain, because the loudest healing often begins with nothing left to say. The silence remained. This time it sounded like peace. The bartender didn't ask this time. He already knew my choice. Amber filled another glass while silence filled the room. The clock moved past 1:30. The crowd had almost disappeared. Only a lonely melody remained floating through the smoke. Some nights you drink to forget. Other nights you drink to remember. One more glass tonight, just to sit here with the memories, not to chase what can't return. just to honor what once was. The whiskey burns a little less than it did a year ago. Maybe healing tastes a little like this. Your favorite booth stood empty, the neon painted it in blue. A couple laughed across the room, the way we used to do. I smiled instead of looking away. That surprised me most of all. Maybe the heart remembers without reopening every wound. Missing someone doesn't always mean you're still broken. One more glass tonight to the love that changed my life, to every highway that we drove and every dream we shared. I won't drown your memory or pretend it never mattered. Some stories deserve a quiet toast tomorrow morning. I'll leave this bar again. The sun will rise, the road will call, and I'll answer without carrying quite so much weight. One more glass tonight before I finally let the evening rest. Not because I need another drink, but because I needed one last moment. I'll place the empty glass down gently, like the end of an old song, because love doesn't disappear, it simply becomes a softer memory with time. The last sip was gone, the silence remained, but this time it felt like peace. Rain was falling soft tonight on the empty streets downtown. Neon lights blurred into colors, dancing across the wet pavement. The cafe closed an hour ago, the barber sign had gone dark. Only the whiskey bar still glowed like it remembered us. Rain has a way of making every memory feel a little closer. Rain on Main Street, washing footprints from the past. Every drop tells another story of a love that couldn't last. The streets grow quiet after midnight, but my heart still hears your name. Some storms don't come to break you, they come to make room for tomorrow. favorite spot where we used to waste the evening. The window still reflected me, but I look different now. The waitress stacked the final chairs, the jukebox finally fell asleep. Everything knew when to let go, except me. Healing sometimes sounds like rain on an empty street. Rain on Main Street, turning yesterday into reflections. The water carries old regrets toward places I can't see. I don't chase the echoes anymore, I simply let them pass like headlights disappearing into the rain. Every storm eventually reaches clear skies. Maybe hearts do the same. Rain on Main Street, the night feels softer than before. Your memory still walks beside me, but it no longer leads the way. Tomorrow's sunrise waits somewhere beyond these silver clouds. And for the first time, I'm ready to meet it. The rain kept falling, the streets kept shining, and somewhere beyond the clouds, morning was already on its way. Neon sign was fading out, last call came and went. Only shadows filled the room, along with songs we used to know. My whiskey caught the amber light, your empty chair still faced the stage. Funny how a quiet bar can sound so loud without you. After midnight, the truth gets harder to drown. Smoke after midnight, rising slow into the dark, just like memories. They disappear, but never really leave. Another glass, another song, another night that lingers on. Some hearts don't break all at once, they fade like smoke after midnight. Rain traced lines across the glass, street lights blurred into the night. The bartender knew my silence better than any conversation. Your favorite song came on again, the jukebox never learned to forget. Neither did I, no matter how hard I tried. Healing doesn't always happen with a sunrise. Sometimes it happens one quiet night at a time. Smoke after midnight, floating where your laughter used to be. The room keeps spinning, gently while time stands perfectly still. I'm not waiting for you anymore. I'm learning how to miss you differently. That's the hardest road I've ever driven. Maybe love doesn't disappear. Maybe it simply changes into something quieter, something that hurts less, but stays forever. Smoke after midnight, no longer hiding who I am. These scars have learned to breathe without asking to be healed. When morning finally finds this town, I'll walk outside a little lighter, 'cause even the longest nights eventually become yesterday. The whiskey was gone, the smoke had vanished, but somewhere in the silence, hope quietly took your seat. Jacket hanging by the door still smelled like smoke and rain. Last night's shadows clung to it like they weren't ready to leave. Morning found me in the mirror, looking older than before. Not because of passing years, but because of everything they carry. Sometimes yesterday takes a little longer to let go. I'm still wearing yesterday like an old coat on my shoulders. Every wrinkle tells a story, every thread remembers you. But the weight is getting lighter with every sunrise that I see. Maybe healing starts when you stop pretending you were never hurt. Your coffee mug sat on the shelf, though I hadn't used it in months. Dust had settled on the handle, time had settled on my heart. I reached to put it in a box, then quietly set it back. Not because I couldn't move on, because I didn't need to rush. Some chapters don't have to disappear before the next one begins. I'm still wearing yesterday, but it doesn't fit the same. The pain has slowly turned into a quiet kind of gratitude. You were part of who I was, not all of who I'll be, and that's the truth. finally learned to live with. This morning I opened every curtain, let the sunlight find every corner, even the ones I used to keep in the dark. I'm still wearing yesterday, but tomorrow's calling out my name. The road ahead looks clearer now, even through the morning haze. I'll hang this old coat by the door, thank it for the miles we've shared, then walk outside. With empty hands, ready to carry something new. Yesterday stayed on the hanger. I walked into the morning a little lighter than before. The band was packing up their gear. One final song filled up the room. The lights grew softer than before, casting shadows on the floor. I closed my eyes for just a moment, and there you were once again, your hand still resting gently in mine, like the night had never ended. Some dances never truly end, they simply keep playing. Inside your heart, the last slow dance, still turning through my memories. One final song, one final smile, one final goodbye. The music faded long ago, but somehow I still hear it. Love has a rhythm that time can't silence. Wooden floor remembered us, every step we used to take. The jukebox glowed across the room like a star that missed the sunrise. Couples swayed beneath the lights, just as we once did ourselves. I smiled instead of looking away. It felt like healing. You don't have to stop remembering to finally start moving forward. The last slow dance no longer feels like losing you. It feels like thanking life for giving us that moment. Every note became a photograph, every chorus one more heartbeat. Some songs finish long before. If I could dance with you one more time, I wouldn't ask for forever. I'd simply whisper, thank you, before the music ends. The last slow dance will always have a place in me, not as the ending of our story, but as one of its brightest pages. When another love someday finds me, I'll meet it without fear, because loving once taught my heart how to love again. The band played its final note. The dance was over. The gratitude never was. The last slow dance will always have a place in me, not as the ending of our story, but as one of its brightest pages. When another love someday finds me, I'll meet it without fear, because loving once taught my heart how to love again. The band played its final note. The dance was over. The gratitude never was. Your old guitar still leans against the wall beside the window pane. The strings have gathered quiet dust since the day you walked away. Half a page of handwritten words still rests upon the piano, a melody without an ending, waiting for a voice that's gone. Some songs don't end, they simply run out of time. The song we never finished still plays inside my mind. Every verse remembers you, every chorus holds goodbye. The final note was never sung, the last chord never found its place. Some love stories remain beautiful, because they stay unfinished. I tried to write another verse, but every line returned to you. The silence between the chords said more than words could ever say. The vinyl kept on slowly spinning, though the music had long since stopped. Maybe my heart was doing the very same thing. Healing isn't writing a different song, it's learning to love the unfinished one. The song we never finished no longer sounds like regret. It sounds like two young hearts doing the best they knew. Every memory found a melody, every goodbye found a rhyme. Even unfinished songs can still be beautiful. Maybe somewhere beyond these midnight hours, another voice will finish the lines we couldn't until then. I'll keep carrying this quiet melody. The song we never finished will always have a place in me, not because it needed an ending, but because it gave me one beginning. The guitar may stay against the wall, the paper may slowly fade, but every time the wind moves through the strings, I'll remember we were once a beautiful song. The room grew quiet, the melody didn't. Some songs never ask to be finished. Bartender saw me walking, reached for the bottle without a word. Same old stool beneath the neon, same old song above the crowd. The amber glass caught midnight's glow, like it had 1,000 nights before. Funny how some places remember, even when you're trying to forget. This old bar has watched me become someone new. Whiskey knows my name, but it doesn't know my heart. It can warm these empty hands, it can't heal these empty nights. I've spent enough evenings chasing shadows at the bottom of a glass. Now I know healing was never poured from a bottle. Jukebox played another classic. Someone laughed across the room. Life kept writing brand new stories while I reread an old one. I lifted the glass one final time, not to drown what still remained, but to thank the nights that carried me until I found the dawn. The strongest people aren't the ones who never break, they're the ones who know when to put the glass down. Whiskey knows my name, but tomorrow knows it too. One belongs to sleepless nights, the other belongs to hope. I'll leave with steady footsteps now. The rain has finally stopped. Some roads out of heartbreak begin at the barroom door. Maybe I didn't come here to forget you. Maybe I came here to remember that I survived loving you. Whiskey knows my name, but it no longer writes my story. The bottle may remember yesterday. My heart is learning tomorrow. I'll tip my hat to the bartender, step into the morning air, because the best chapter was never the one inside this bar. It was the one waiting outside. The glass stayed on the counter. My future walked out the door. Found it while paying for my coffee, tucked behind an old receipt. The edges worn, the colors faded, but your smile was still the same. Taking on a summer evening by the lake just out of town, back when forever sounded easy and tomorrow felt so close. Some photographs capture a moment, others capture a lifetime. Your picture in my wallet, traveling every road with me. A little piece of yesterday, folded quietly in my pocket. I don't carry it because I'm waiting, I carry it because it's true. Once upon a time, you were home. The leather's cracked with passing years, the corners softly curling in. Time has touched that photograph the way it's gently touched my heart. I almost put it in a drawer, thought maybe it was finally time. Instead I smiled and slipped it back. Some memories don't need hiding. Moving forward doesn't always mean leaving everything behind. Your picture in my wallet, no longer heavy in my hands. It doesn't make me lose my way. It reminds me where I've been. Love can leave without disappearing. It simply changes shape with time. And sometimes it fits inside an old photograph. One day the picture may finally fade, the ink may disappear, the paper may fall apart, but the kindness in your smile will always stay perfectly clear. Your picture in my wallet, a quiet chapter of my story. Not the ending, not the future, just a beautiful page I'll never tear out. Because some people live your life but never leave the person you became. I closed my wallet, started the truck, and carried yesterday a little more lightly. The bartender wiped the counter down, turned the chairs up one by one. The jukebox played its final song and quietly fell asleep. The neon sign outside still glowed, casting blue across the floor. Funny how the longest nights always seem to end too soon. Closing time has a way of telling the truth. It's closing time again. Another night has reached its end. The glasses are empty, the memories aren't. I'll button up this old coat, step into the midnight rain. Some doors have to close before another one can open. The last few strangers paid their tabs, their laughter fading through the door. I stayed behind another minute, listening to the quiet room. Your favorite boots stood in the corner, no longer pulling at my heart. It simply looked like furniture, the way it always should have. The hardest part wasn't saying goodbye. It was learning to leave. It's closing time again. The lights grow softer every night. The bartender smiled and nodded like he knew I'd be alright. The whiskey didn't fix a thing, neither did the passing years. What finally healed me was deciding to keep living. Tomorrow, someone else will sit right here, order a drink, tell a story, fall in love or fall apart. Life keeps filling the empty seats. It's closing time again, but not the end of everything. The night is only one small chapter. Morning still has pages left. I walk beneath the glowing signs with lighter footsteps than before, because every ending quietly prepares the road for one more beginning. The bartender locked the door, the neon faded, and I finally stopped looking back. That old bar hasn't changed a bit. Same cracked floor, same neon glow. The jukebox hums another tune while the rain taps on the windows. I walked in like every Friday. The bartender gave a knowing nod. Your favorite stool was waiting there, just like it always does. Funny how an empty chair can still feel occupied. That empty bar stool still holding on to yesterday. Your laughter lingers in the air long after you've gone away. Another round sits untouched tonight. Another memory pours itself. Some places never learn how to let go. The pool balls echoed through the room. Two strangers laughed across the bar. Life kept moving like it should, even if mine slowed down. I caught myself looking your way before remembering why I shouldn't. Old habits don't disappear, they simply grow quieter. Time doesn't erase the people we loved. It only teaches us how to carry them. That empty bar stool, more than wood and worn out leather, it became the place where memories still order one more drink. I don't come here to hug come because some goodbyes deserve a little more silence. One day, someone new will take that seat. They'll never know why I smiled before I looked away. That empty bar stool doesn't hurt the way it used to. Now it simply reminds me that love was real enough to leave a mark. I'll finish this glass, pay my tab, step into the night, and keep walking, because missing you no longer means losing myself. The stool stayed empty, my heart a little less so. Blue smoke drifted through the room, caught beneath the neon light. The whiskey glass beside my hand reflected pieces of the night. The old piano played so softly, like it knew exactly when to stop. Every note became another door leading back to you. Some memories don't arrive all at once. They slowly fill the room. Blue smoke memories floating through another midnight. They rise, they fade, they disappear, then quietly return again. I used to fight against them, now I simply let them pass, like smoke beneath a barroom light. Beautiful and impossible to hold. The bartender polished empty glasses, rain tapped gently on the roof. A stranger hummed an old love song without knowing why I smiled. Your laughter crossed my mind again, not sharp enough to break me now, just soft enough to remind me that love was once here. Time doesn't erase the brightest chapters, it teaches you how to read them without crying. Blue smoke memories no longer stealing all my sleep. The nights have slowly grown kinder, the silence finally feels alive. Every scar has found its place, every goodbye its meaning. The heart remembers without asking to go back. If healing has a color, maybe it's this shade of blue. Not dark enough to become despair, bright enough to carry hope into tomorrow. Final blue smoke memories still rising through this quiet room, but tonight they look different. They're lighter than they used to be. I'll finish this last lonely song, step outside into the dawn, 'cause every trail of smoke eventually finds the open sky. The smoke disappeared into the morning. The memories remained, only softer than before.